This video brought to you by Gamefly. Go to gameflyoffer.com/halocanon for a 30-day free trial. Stick around to the end for more details. Hey there, Canonites. Welcome back to Halo Canon. Today we're doing an unboxing for Halo Ground Command. So it finally came in the mail. You can see the box art here. So the way that we're going to do this is I'm going to do like kind of a standard unboxing, pull everything out and see what's what. And then, off screen, essentially I'm going to build the models, come back and show you the finished product. If you want to just see the finished product, I will put an annotation, let's say up here or something like that. But there'll be an annotation on screen. There'll be one in the description box down low. So if you don't, if you're on mobile or a tablet or something that doesn't allow annotations, what have you. For now, let's start and take a look. So cover art, first of all, I absolutely love it. I'll admit, when I first saw it, I love the concept, if nothing else. But when I first saw the art, it kind of looked... It didn't look as good as I might have expected, I suppose. I don't know exactly how else to say it. For good measure, let's compare the cover art of Fleet Battles. Very highly detailed. Beautiful, beautiful art that really represents what you're getting. Really represents the ships well. And when I first saw this, it looked like a downgrade essentially. But seeing it up close now, seeing it in person, not on an online image, this is beautiful art. I love the Spartan versus the Zealot. I love the Halo Reach concept art in the background. This is beautiful box art. But it is just box art, so let's get in there. As you can see on the back, you can see basically what you're getting. You're getting all these figures, obviously not painted like this. You're getting a couple bunkers to act as your objectives for, you can see up here. Let's bring that out a bit. And then you got some basic terrain pieces to help you along. So there's a lot more here in terms of actual stuff, I guess, than technically what you got with Fleet Battles. Not that that's a bad thing, mind you. Ground Command is a different beast, so there's going to be it's going to differ in a lot of ways. You can see you get the basic rulebook, commander cards. No named characters this time, I'm sad to say, but they have told. If you saw my Gen Con video, which I will link on screen now and in the description box. They did say that they have plans to add that kind of stuff later on. A bunch of tokens, which I have some bonuses in that regard. Statistic cards and Halo dice. These two of which, well, most of this stuff you'll actually recognize if you've played Fleet Battles at all. So, with that out of the way, let's actually take a look at what's inside. Before we get to the actual box itself, I almost forgot about this. These are the bonus figures, the bonus pre-order figures. So, not assembled, obviously, but they're significantly bigger. Oh my god, this is fantastic. Just look at the size of this. You'll see it better when these are assembled and next to the regular figures, but these are quite sizable. And there's the Sangheili. Here, you got the Marine. It's going to be interesting. But, yeah. But no, let's get inside the box. Okay. Whew, that is really in there, isn't it? Or was, I should say. Alright, so dice, it's pretty much identical to what you got with Fleet Battles. Say the dice are they're not even basically, they're exactly the same. Fewer commander dice, you only get 3 this time around for each commander. More 6-sided dice, interestingly enough. Let's see. Advertisement for other stuff. Remember, Spartan Games does more than just Halo. Let's see what we got here. Okay. Oh, hello. So this is your terrain. So UNSC blocker, UNSC ammo crate, Covenant crate or ammo crate. That's another UNSC, UNSC blocker. Okay, that's all good. Like I said, at the very end, once I have everything assembled, I'll show you everything in much better detail. Okay, so. Okay. So this, what do we have? Looks like, okay, so this is the ghost. These are parts of the ghost. So yeah. Oh wow, there's actually some metal parts in there too. Oh wow, the bottom fins are metal. Interesting, very interesting. I was not expecting that. There goes something. Ah, my metal's gone. So I'm guessing this guy is probably gonna be all Covenant. Oh wow, a lot of these are metal figures. Yeah, holy shit. So, Hunters, metal. Wow, yeah, oh my god, like everything's metal except for the bases. I was not expecting that, holy shit. But you got Heavy Grunts. They have the regular configuration, not the Heavy Grunt from like Halo Reach, which is somewhat surprising considering how much this pulls from Halo Reach, but, whatever. Let's see, and then more grunts. Just more grunts. Guessing this is where we're gonna see more like. So let's see. Yeah, that's more grunts. This one I think is where, yeah, it might be the easiest to see, but this is the feet here of the Sangheili. So this is where our Sangheili commander resides. No, okay. So that's it for Covenant. This is most likely going to be UNSC then. Which I'm guessing is going to start out just the same with a Warthog, most likely. Let's see. Yep. Warthog wheels. Warthog bottom. It's the Bungie era Warthog too, if that wasn't already clear enough. Yeah. And no metal, surprisingly, for the Warthog. So let's see, what do we got this time? So, just basic soldiers, it looks like. I can't tell what this is right here. I don't know. There's some cover, perhaps. Find out when I actually build these. Soldiers. Heavy soldiers. It might be hard to see, but this guy's got his rocket launcher. My damn camera would focus. It's going to be hard to find the Spartan. Nope, there it is. I think. No, wait. It might be hard to find the Spartan. Oh, there it is. Okay, found it. Spartans, I should say. But at the time of release, they're like not part of a single team. They're not Noble Team, though they could take on the roles of Noble Team in future campaigns, potentially. Because they're nameless Spartans, they're not part of a specific team, they're not specific characters, but they could take on Noble Team. They could. What I'm hoping is we'll get to see like Gauntlet, Red, and Echo from Halo Reach. If you remember that cutscene from the end of New Alexandria, where they're mentioned. So that's what I'm hoping to see, that like they'll eventually be named. Because there will be future campaigns that are released separately from this. Because with this package, yeah, here's the. Oh my God! Shit, this thing comes apart. And then surprise, surprise. So there's the bunker. It's actually really high quality, very nice. Like it's a very nice plastic. So I'm not like all that surprised because I expect quality from Spartan games based on their past work. But this is much more than I expected. But anyway, so the game does not launch with a campaign. It just comes with a rulebook, which I'll pull out here. There you go, rulebook. It's just the core rulebook. There are let me see if I can find, hold on, his leaning over like that is killing my back. Whew. There are like, I don't want to call them campaigns or scenarios, essentially. Okay, so yeah, so it comes with very basic scenarios. You know, there's like King of the Hill. There's like this simple assassination one. I don't even know what I'm not really meat grinder it's called. So very basic stuff. You might recognize this sort of setup if you played Fleet Battles again, but yeah. So that's basically what we're launching with. Nothing real special, but there will be more to come. And let's see. So tokens. Reference sheet, this is always very handy. And reason me and my friend always have our own, so we can all use that. More tokens, which I noted earlier, I actually have something special. Ooh, here you go. Decals for the bunker. Nice. Actually, I'll just grab this quickly. I picked this up at Gen Con, so these are like thick plastic tokens, which actually come with also a Phantom and a Pelican token. Just let me see if I can find the alternate one. Yeah, it's the very first thing I showed. So that's what they, that's your stand-in token for that shit initially. So I just have like a thicker plastic one, which is very nice. And I'm sure you can order online. I'm pretty sure you can. And then last but not least, I guess not last but not least, but next up, the commander cards. So just Sangheli General. And it shows a Spartan, but your commander is not a Spartan. Your commander is a sergeant. But it works very similar to ground command. You roll your not ground command, similar to Fleet Battles. You're gonna roll your command dice. They'll give you abilities, yada yada yada. Now, last but not least, I won't go through each one of these individually, but your stacked cards. So. That is everything in the box. Now I'm going to assemble it, and it's going to be a quick cut for you, but for me, this is going to be several hours. Alright, so we finally have everything completed, everything built. God, this was a pain, but let's take a look at it. So first, we'll take a look at the UNSC bases. So it's a nice mix of, resin pieces, and cardboard decals. So very simple. I love, but it looks nice. It looks very nice at the end of the day, and that's what you're going for. Next up, the Sangheli Miner. Again, made out of a nice resin or plastic. Very, very nice detail. It might be hard to see because my focus absolutely sucks with this camera, but trust me when I say, you can kind of see it, I think. But yeah, looks pretty badass. And then, of course, the Marine. Considering they went with the Elite, I kind of wish they'd gone with a Spartan, but the counterpoint to a Spartan, you could say, might be a Zealot. So either way, basic Marine, looks very nice, great detail, Halo Reach style, which is probably my favorite look for the Marines. Yeah. I already showed off the crates and natural boundaries and stuff. Let's look at the Warthogs. Now, this is the one thing I haven't completely finished, and that's due to choice. As you can see, the turret is not yet glued on. That's because what I want to do eventually, what I want to do is I want to get some earth magnets and replace, the little pagan here, so that the turret can not only detach when it's not being used, but can also swivel. Mostly so it can detach, just because these are pewter. This is a pewter figure, as are most of these things, which means it's prone. Sorry, it's bone to it. No, it is prone to bending and malformation, which a lot of these I actually had to straighten out, which is one thing I don't like about pewter figures. We got 3 varieties of Spartan. Yeah, I can only grab 2. But so 3 varieties of Spartan. It might be hard to see, but this one's got a Spartan laser. This one's just got your basic AR. It might not come through, but you can kind of see the what do you call it? The barrel here is kind of limp. Talking about, again, my dislike of pewter figures. I really wish they could have gone with plastic. I don't know if it's a cost thing or if it's just not a good idea at this scale. I have a little trouble believing that, but if that's what they were to say, I would believe them. And anyway, last but not least, rocket launcher. Next up, you got some nice machine turrets. Really nice detail in there. These were a real pain, one of the bigger pains. Just the turret itself actually set up real nice. It's just connecting the Marine to their turret was the pain. Then you got Marine heavy units with rocket launchers. And there's actually a couple styles to your basic Marine units. So this first one, 2 with ARs, and then 1. It's going to be a little hard to see, but maybe if I'm lucky, the detail might come through. He's got the Pro Pipe, or the grenade launcher. The second Marine unit, again 2 ARs, and then a shotgun. And last but not least, on the UNSC side, this is your commander base. So, you know, 2 Marines. You got one with small arms, 1 a radio operator. Just turn it on the back there so you can hopefully see the radio operation bit. And then UNSC sergeant leading the squad. Next, let's take a look at the Covenant. So, Covenant Ghost. I like that this one is entirely plastic. I did have some trouble getting it into the base, but you know what? It worked out real nice in the end. Almost entirely, I'm sorry. The bottom here, I don't even know what you call these. The booster modules, perhaps, are pewter, but other than that, I love it. Next up, we have the Hunter here. It's got a few parts. You can kind of see where the joints are. These were a real pain to put together. You can see there's a big gaping hole in the shoulder there, just because the hole that the pin's supposed to go through on this particular arm was, well, there was no hole. So I cut off the pin as much as I could and just did the best I could with what I had. And there's actually 2 Hunter forms too, which I really do like it though. So you can see you had the one before which was charging a shot, and you have another one ready to charge at you. Ooh, thunder outside. So next up we have Grunt heavy units, just packing their fuel rod guns. Let's see. And you have 3 Grunt units 3 Grunt units per squad or whatever, whereas the Marines are often come in 4, at least for the basic units. The heavies come in 2. The rocket launchers come in 2, as well as the turrets. So anyway, let's see what's next. Oh yes, Marine Grunts led by Sangheili. Now these ones have again, they come in 3s. Now there's actually a pretty cool bit of variety here. So you can see a couple Grunts, cheering on the elite charging. Go this guy. Different grunt positions or whatever, and the elite is standing like standing at the ready. So that's actually pretty cool. I do love the variety of poses, even if that makes gluing them into place kind of a pain. Anyway, basic grunt unit. So it's just 3 grunts, and again, it comes in a couple varieties. So there was that one. And then there's this one. And last but not least, the Covenant Command Unit. So you have a basic Sangheili here, and a Sangheili Zealot over here wielding an energy sword. And it's got some pretty damn good detail. I almost forgot. These were the last things I want to show you. These tokens I picked up at Gen Con, so these are nice plastic tokens as opposed to the cardboard ones you can actually get with the game. So, yeah, activation tokens, just lets you know that a unit has activated that turn or moved that turn, whatever they did. Fire or damage tokens, I believe. Vulnerable tokens, which means I actually don't remember what the vulnerable rule is right now. It's like harder to defend against an attack. I don't know exactly what these are used for. It's kind of hard to see, but hold on. Actually. So it's hard to see on the plastic ones, but here you can kind of see the difference. They're for the dropships. I don't know exactly which ones mean what, but yeah. And last but not least, the dropship silhouettes. So Pelican and Phantom. Eventually I want to get the actual sets, but yeah, these are what you get to start. Well, these are what you get to start. I have these. So that is Halo Ground Command. It has definitely been worth the wait. I really can't wait to play this with my friends. The demo I did at Gen Con, as I said in that video, was fantastic. I will say though, I'm not a fan of the heavy use of pewter, if that hasn't been made clear yet. I would have much preferred pure plastic figures. Again, I don't know if it's like it's a scale thing, like if they're too small for plastic to be reliable, but my own wargaming experience I would have trouble believing that. So I don't know what was behind the decision to go with pewter, but I am not a fan of pewter. It deforms too much. It's unreliable, in my opinion. I am not a big fan of it. No offense to Spartan Games, of course. This is just something in general. I've come to feel over time. So, but still, I am glad with this purchase. I'm very happy I got it. So, yeah. Now, before we go today, if you followed me on Twitter, you may have noticed when I posted my first image saying that I got these figures and I was getting ready to unbox them and whatnot, that I actually had two sets. So here's one set here. Here's the second set. Now, there's a reason I have two sets. Because I really wanted both figures. But it also allows me to give one of these away. That's right. So this video ends with a giveaway. If you want to win your own copy of Halo Ground Command, all you got to do is leave a comment in the description box, a comment below, and it can be any sort of comment. Just be sure to tag it with ground command, as a hashtag, or just put it in there. So make a big long ass post if you want. Just at the very end, put ground command, so that I know that's that you're interested in getting this guy. It'll probably be like a couple weeks or something before I announce the winner, since I'm leaving for PAX in a few days. But when I do pick a winner, I will make an announcement video and then contact that person, or have that person contact me over YouTube or whatever it is. I'll figure it out. But I'll pick a winner, and I will ship this out to you as soon as I can. So if you wanted it but couldn't afford it, again, just leave a comment below. Put ground command at the very end of your comment, or that can be the entire comment. You can just say ground command, and that's it. Just so I know that you're commenting to win this specifically. But thank you guys. So that's everything today. Thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed this, at least somewhat. And yeah, that's it for today. Thanks for watching. This has been Halo Cannon. Peace out, bitches. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I'll see myself out. Thanks for watching. Be sure to give a like and consider subscribing and sharing this video around. Also consider checking out Gamefly. With over 8,000 new releases and classic games for current and previous gen consoles, and even some older consoles, Gamefly is a great way to try tons of games without buying them. Go to gameflyoffer.com/HaloCannon to start your 30-day free trial.